Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids and welcome to my unboxing and first look of the Nikon Coolpix S5200, a mid-range Coolpix camera from Nikon this time, and there is a QR code on the front if you want to scan that to have a look. And the packaging also reveals some of the specifications. I will go through more as I unbox the camera. 16 megapixel sensor, a wide 6x zoom lens, glamour retouch, smile timer continuous, quick effects, a 3-inch screen, and also Wi-Fi built into this one as well. Little look around the rest of the box. You can see it's Windows and Mac compatible, QuickTime, iFrame, works with iMovie, and also supports SDXC memory cards. So without further ado, let's get this unboxed, see what we get for our money. So the first thing we're presented with is a little wrist strap. So this is going to connect to the camera so that you can carry it securely. We've also got a quick start guide, and I've said this before, I like it when you get an actual printed quick start guide because it gets you up and running with the basic functions without you having to put a sort of a disk inside your computer. We've got service warranty information. We've got some software here for Windows and Mac, Nikon's View NX2 software. I would imagine that this disc also contains a full manual. And then we've got some declaration materials, and then we're into the main contents of the box. So let's just unwrap this. So nicely presented, we've got an AV cable here. So that's composite AV, audio and video. Then we have got a little battery in a little natty little case. Nice to see a little case here. So this is a tiny battery, wow, 3.7 volt, 700 milliamp hour battery, 2.6 watt hour. So tiny battery, it's model number EN-EL19. Next up, we have got a USB cable. So this end into your computer or a charger, and then this end into the camera itself. Looks like micro USB on the end there. Then we've got the charger itself. So I'm in the UK, so I get a 3-pin UK adapter sort of plate to go on the charger. And then the charger itself is going to be multi-voltage. So depending on what country you're in, you're going to get a country-specific adapter plate for it. And it just sort of snaps onto here, and then it gives you access to the USB charging. Now, the battery will charge inside the camera rather than an external charger. And then we've got the actual camera itself. Always save the best till last. This is the Nikon Coolpix S5200, built-in Wi-Fi, 3-inch screen with a 460K dot resolution, back illuminated 16 megapixel CMOS sensor, and it looks really nice. Nice little compact camera. Now the actual lens on the front, let's start with the front of the camera. This lens, equivalent to 35mm, is a 26 to 156 millimeter lens. We've also got vibration reduction in here as well, and full HD movie capture. So that's really nice. We've also got plenty of scene modes on the camera. So let's have a look around the rest, and we'll go round to the back. Here's that 3-inch screen. 460K dot resolution's not very high, but it's probably plenty enough, and I'll give you my opinion of how the screen performs for both composing and reviewing back photos and videos in my full review. We've also got a little flash indicator here, a direct record button. We've got a scene button, a playback button with really nice styling on these, different shape buttons. I haven't seen that on a camera before. And then we've got this 4-way sort of rocker switch for macro mode, timer modes, flash, exposure compensation with the OK button in the middle. And then we've got the similar sort of shape buttons down here to these ones. We have got a trash can and a menu button. Then round on the side, we've got what looks like a little, this is where you're going to put the little wrist strap. So we've got a little sort of piece there. And then we've got a cover which hides the HDMI socket or mini HDMI, actually micro HDMI, correct myself for a second time, and also the AV out socket. And then on the bottom we have got a tripod mount set right off to the side. Now some people like it that it's set right off to the side because it still gives you access to this flap here whilst it's on a tripod, but it also means it's not in a central position. I prefer the tripod mount either right in the middle of the camera or underneath the centre of the lens, but they've set it right over to one side, which is a little bit strange. And then we've got this cover here. How do we open this? There we go. And this is where you're going to put the battery. Let's pop that battery in now so we can give you a little look at the menu system and also the memory card slot under there. And then the top of the camera, you can see here Wi-Fi built in. We've got the on-off button, the shutter button, and also a rocker switch there for the zoom control. So let's turn this on, see if we've got any charge in that battery, which we haven't. Oh yes, we have. So it's quite a difficult on-off button to get to. Are we going to get any power from this? Yes, we are. Here we go. So we've got language settings, so we can set that. We don't want to choose the date and time at this stage, but you could go through that process as well. And here is the sort of menu display. Really nice, bright display actually. And we go straight into the menu here, and we can see we've got image mode, white balance, continuous shooting, sensitivity and color options. And then we've got a very simple movie mode with movie options, so 1080p up to 30 frames per second. And you can go down to sort of some high speed shooting modes as well. And then if we go back, we've got open with HS footage, an autofocus mode, wind noise reduction. And then the last menu is a setup menu for time and date, monitor settings, motion detection, sound settings, formatting, TV settings, Wi-Fi options, etc. So very, very simple menu system, but very clearly laid out. And the resolution looks nice because when you're looking at this text, very nice crisp text. So for a 460k dot resolution screen, I think that looks really nice. So this is the unboxing and first look of the Nikon Coolpix S5200. Please do stay tuned to the Geekanoids channel because I'll be bringing you a full HD video sample of this. You can see how it performs for video. Also look at the photography performance in my full review, which will be up on the channel in a couple of weeks. Thanks very much for watching. Thank you also for hitting that like button. It really does help. I will see you all in the next video.